Good afternoon. Vaccinations are known for eradicating life-threatening diseases such as smallpox, and it is on its way to polio as well. Could you believe that a single injection can not only save your life, but the lives of others? My audience should get vaccinations due to the never-ending amount of advantages it could lead to. Vaccinations are necessary for people of all different age groups, races, genders, etc. By living on planet Earth, we are susceptible to various viruses and diseases that could harm us. Therefore, it is necessary for everybody to get vaccinations in order to protect themselves from the daily dangers we encounter. My family and I have been getting vaccinations for as long as I could remember. Although, we have family members who refuse to get vaccinated because of the damage that it can cause. This led me to research all of the effects that vaccinations can cause on people and how they are needed in society. Vaccinations are necessary and should be used because it can protect/save you from a million diseases and infections, and they can even protect others by herd immunity. They are desperately needed due to the amount of people that are suffering from life-threatening diseases that could have easily been prevented. There are many people in different countries around the globe that must face the detrimental consequences of suffering a sickness because their immune system is not familiar with it. According to This Is What Happens When Children Don't Get Vaccinated, New York State health officials warn people that measles is one of the most contagious viruses on Earth, and, as a result, 90% of unvaccinated people exposed to this virus contract it. The vaccination for this disease was introduced to the United States in 1963, although there are still deathly consequences for people that are not vaccinated. Due to people not being able to receive the vaccination or simply not wanting it, death precaution rates have increased mostly in the Americas, the East Mediterranean region, and Europe. It is almost unnecessary for so many people all over the globe to be suffering such negative circumstances when there already is a proven solution. By simply getting the vaccine for a sickness, your body will be able to combat it and your immune system will recognize the harmful cells when they enter your body. On the other hand, there are various places in the world that simply do not have the resources needed in order to vaccinate a good amount of their population. Luckily, there is herd immunity, which means that if you are surrounded by a group of people that are vaccinated, you are protected and will no longer be susceptible to the disease. Although it may not be clear to all, the main, if not only solution to this devastating problem is by increasing necessary vaccinations around the globe. It is necessary to help people get vaccinated in order to diminish the problem before it begins. Although many may believe that vaccinations may cause brain damage or autism, that statement has been proven incorrect. There has been very rare cases in which people could get a bad reaction to a vaccination, which could lead them to getting a brain damage. However, it is vital to realize that vaccinations do much more good than harm, and there is no way for something to be 100% risk-free. Scientists have found that there is no direct connection between the two. The article, "Do Vaccines Cause Autism?" claims, most scientific and medical experts are satisfied that no connection exists between vaccines and autism and other neurodevelopmental disorders. Most autism researchers hold that the causes of autism are many and include genetic and environmental factors, but do not involve vaccines. Since it has been proved that there is no correlation between vaccinations and brain disorders, why do people still neglect/reject them? Additionally, by vaccinating people before they are diagnosed with the disease, their immune system recognizes the harmful cells and works on combating small doses of it. As stated by How Do Vaccines Work? They can't cause an infection, but the immune system still sees them as an enemy and produces antibodies in response. After the threat has passed, many of the antibodies will break down, but immune cells, called memory cells, remain in the body. Vaccines insert a very small dosage of the disease into your body so that it could naturally combat it. As stated by the article, there are immune cells called memory cells that will alert the body if the real disease cells were to ever insert themselves into your body. Vaccines can only cause good by sparing you the horrors of living through such deteriorating diseases. The number of casualties around the globe due to sicknesses would tremendously decrease because of the prevention placed beforehand. If the rate of people getting necessary vaccines increases, an immense amount of people will be able to overcome the danger of various diseases. This is much better than the current situation because there are so many people suffering from diseases and infections that have been cured for decades now. With more and more people realizing that vaccines could prevent so many damaging sicknesses, an increasing number of people will be able to survive long enough to live the life that they deserve. As of now, you can all go to your doctor and make sure that you all have your vaccines up to date in order to stay safe. If you are unsure about your regular doctor's office, there is a nearby doctor's office called Health Circle located in Miramar. In order to contact this office and make an appointment, make sure to call 954-450-3550. I will provide the address after the speech for those who need it in order to assure that your vaccines are all completed and in order to be sure that you are not under any danger. Vaccinations are extremely important and necessary to stay protected from dangerous diseases. People need vaccinations due to the immense amount of humans suffering from curable diseases, which will lead to less people at a constant risk of losing their lives. Even so, it is vital for you all to make sure that you have your needed vaccinations to prevent any harmful sicknesses. A single injection could preclude numerous amounts of damaging effects to yourself, as well as to millions of other people across the globe. Never forget that it is better to be safe than sorry, and trust me, you will be sorry. Thank you.